channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Monse and I make usually vlogs and sometimes sit down videos like today where I do a little bit of information on like military lifestyle and things like that. I also do a little bit of, like makeup and fun things like that. But today, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about or updating you guys on my current situation. My husband left about it'll be 2 months and a couple weeks. So he is overseas right now and he's going to be gone for a whole year. So I kind of wanted to update you guys on how that's been going and kind of give you guys a little bit of insight on what my life has been like for the past month and a half. So yeah, let's get into it. So I think the last time that I updated you guys, he had just left and we had just moved into this place. We moved back home to North Carolina while he's over there, and we had just moved here and we were just getting settled down and all that. Well, since then, Mason started school. He's in kindergarten, and so Mia and I have been home and we've been, keeping ourselves busy, and everything was going great, smooth. It still is going pretty smoothly. It's just the fact that it's just now kind of like sinking in that he's going to be on for a year. So things have been rough here and there, mostly just because I'm getting a little bit, emotional about it here and there sometimes. But other than that, I think we're doing great. As you guys know, or if you're new here, I am 6 months pregnant, and I have a 5-year-old who is Mason, and then I have a 2-year-old who's Mia. And and we have a dog. So I have a lot on my plate. It's been all about a schedule for me. Sticking to a schedule has really been my routine lately, and it's working out for the most part. The only times that I've really broken down is when I just literally need a moment to myself, which I don't get at all. I thought that moving back to North Carolina where my family is and everything was going to make things easier, but it really hasn't, and it sucks, but I mean, there's really nothing I can do about it at this point. But it's really hard, you guys. It's really hard, especially because I am 6 months pregnant. It's my 3rd pregnancy, and it's been really rough on my body. I feel like my body is just done. There is no planning for a 4th child at this point because my body has told me done, it, 0, no more. So basically, though, that's when it hits me the most, is that I'm tired and I just need kind of some time to myself, but I can't get it. And we are only able to speak to Raheem. We only talk to him twice a day, when we wake up and when we go to sleep, and it's for a very short amount of time because they're on opposite schedules. So when we're waking up, they're going to sleep, and when we're going to sleep, he's waking up. So that's how that goes. Weekends, it's a little bit more of a, we have a little bit more of a time to where we can talk for longer periods and blah blah blah. But during the week, it's pretty strict. We're on a pretty strict, schedule. So yeah, and then basically I'm adjusting to being a stay-at-home, solely a stay-at-home mom again, because honestly, while we lived in Washington, I was working most of the time. I think the only time that I wasn't working was when Mia was still little, and even then I had a part-time. I would work evenings when Raheem would get home and blah blah blah. So I was able to get out of the house and have human interaction. right before we moved here, I was also working full time. I had gotten a really good job. I mean, not a really good job, but like a decent job that I liked, and I enjoyed it. And I got to, do something that I enjoyed doing, and my life didn't just consist of being a mom, which there's nothing wrong with. I'm not saying that there is, but I'm just the type of person that like enjoys working. Like I like working. I like having my own money. I like having my own, I like being able to just do what regular people do, which is work. And like also like I used to be able to like have my cake and eat it too, because I would be able to work and I'd also be able to come home and be a mom. And my life didn't like consist on just solely parenting. And I don't know if any of you guys can relate. If you can, if you can't, this might just sound crazy to you, like, but honestly, like that's just how I've always been. I've been working since I was 16, so I'm like, working is like the norm for me. So I can't stay home being solely a stay-at-home mom for too long before I start going crazy. And I think a month and a half into this, I started to like get like jittery, like I need to like do something with my life. And like I realized that there's like that I really just couldn't, I can't work right now. Even if I wanted to, it would just be selfish of me to start a job. One, because I'm 6 months pregnant, and who's gonna want to hire a 6 month, sure, I'm sure there are, but most employers don't want to hire someone that is 6 months pregnant, because in 3 months I'm going to have to take maternity leave. Who knows? It's not guaranteed that I would come back. That's what it looks like to an employer. So for two, having a full-time job would mean that the kids would have less time with me. Mason's already in school from 8 to whatever time he gets off. That means he would have to go to after school care, which means he would have less time with me. Honestly, by the time that Mason gets home, he's only 5, and they're like doing this 5 times a week. It's like it's a lot on them. I feel like it's a lot for 5-year-olds for the amount of time that they're in school. So he's already tired, and he's already exhausted, and I wouldn't want to put more on his plate than he already has. Just the fact that his dad's gone and he's in school now, and he's not with me 24/7 like he usually was. I mean, he was in preschool, but preschool is only like 2 hours for like 3 times a week. So, I feel like it would be really selfish of me to get a job right now. As much as I would love to have a job right now and be able to continue with my career and things like that, because I honestly even got like a great opportunity that I had to turn down because I realized that it wasn't it wouldn't be the best choice for me right now. I'm still kind of like processing the fact that I need to just focus on what's going on right now, and not so much, because I'm the type of person that really overthinks everything. So if I let myself start overthinking everything, it's just going to make me really upset. And that's where I was about 2 weeks ago. And with like even last week, I was just really upset. And I was like, like I don't know if I can do this. It's a whole year. I don't know if I can like I'm going to go crazy. But I've started to kind of just get back into my hobbies. Like I do crafting. I do, I actually made this sweater. I wore it just so I could show you guys. I made this and I'm so proud. So I'm gonna start, making my own shirts and stuff. I make shirts for the kids here and there. And I do YouTube. I do YouTube to kind of like, I started YouTube for the same reason that I'm doing YouTube right now, to kind of like interact with other people that are going through things as me, situations as me. I love watching other like mom vloggers that are, you know, military spouses or stay-at-home moms and things like that, because it gives you a chance to be able to relate to people, and it reminds you that you're not the only one going through certain situations, and you know, it just helps you, like, you know, look at things differently because you see how other people handle things, and then it just gives you ideas. So that's kind of the reason why I'm making this video today, was because I wanted to not only update you guys, but also if anybody else is out there going through the same thing, I kind of wanted to be able to have this for you if you're like going through a similar situation and you just, a video like this would help you in some type of way. That's the reason why I wanted to post this, to update you guys. And might have been all over the place. If I was, I'm sorry. But I'm starting to, you know, get my spirits back up. I was a little bit like on the like verge of a mental breakdown, just because honestly, like, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you understand, like, there's some days where you just don't want to do anything. Like, you just want a moment, like, you just want a day to yourself, and you just want to, like, not worry about anybody, not have to deal with any tantrums, not have to clean up any messes, not have to be on this set schedule, you know. But we don't have the luxury of doing that over here. Honestly, if I don't do it, it doesn't get done, and that's like what I have to tell myself sometimes, because I'm like, I don't have a choice but to get it done. So let me get my ass up and get this done and get it over with. But yeah, and other than that, another update, Raheem is coming for Christmas. I'm so excited about that. We got his ticket already, so he's gonna be coming for Christmas, and he's gonna be staying for a while. He also gets paternity leave because I'm due, I'm sure I'll be due like within like a week after Christmas or so. My due date is January 10th, but I'm so positive I'll have the baby way before then, probably like January 1st, New Year's baby, hopefully. I'm really hoping for a New Year's baby, honestly. So he will have paternity leave, and so he'll be here for a little bit, and I'm so glad, I'm so happy about that. I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, it's exciting. We're almost halfway there. It'll be Christmas before we know it. So just trying to keep positive vibes here. And even though it's hard, I'm just taking every day as it comes. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions for me on how to make this easier, if you've been through this and you know, you have any pointers for me, feel free to comment it down below. If you're going through the situation right now, please let me know. I would love to, you know, follow someone that is going through the same thing, because it just motivates you. It just reminds you that you're not the only one going through this, and it just keeps you sane because you have like a buddy going through it with you. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll be actually making an Instagram page soon, and I'll be featuring like all the designs that I do. I mean, it's gonna be slow because you guys know I have a lot going on, so I'm not gonna say that, you know, it's gonna be like something that's gonna be like awesome first thing as soon as I put it out there. But it is a plan of mine to make my own designs and sell them. So if you are looking forward to that, hit like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and if you are coming back, thank you so much. We are growing slowly but surely. I'm so excited. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you'd like. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.